Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Smell it in the air, can't you? It's time. It's that time of the year where the sun rises high and tens of thousands converge on one spot. Some wearing the color of vomit, others wearing a beautiful crimson, and they all gather together for one purpose: to hate each other's guts and beat the tar out of each other. That's the one purpose. This is OU Texas. This is it. The toughest challenge that this Oklahoma team will face so far. And this will be the toughest test that Texas has had so far. And there's question marks on both sides. So much so that College Game Day, who is usually always at this game because it's OU Texas, they're always at this game. There's so many question marks on both sides of the field that they have passed us over. They've passed us over for Stanford, Oregon. They've passed us over for a Pac-10 game. And, you know, that's them. They got to go where the ratings are. They got to go where the hype is. And right now, that's where it's at so far, because Oregon's ranked higher than both OU and Texas, and Stanford's just one ranking behind Oklahoma. And, you know, it's after the way Oklahoma has struggled, and after Texas got completely blown out at home by UCLA, they probably didn't think it was that good of a matchup. But aside from that, tomorrow morning, gonna wake up early, gonna do a lot of packing tonight. The family is going to head down to Midland, Texas, starting 6 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, which means we'll get there, if not noon, then 1 o'clock, an hour and a half or 2.5 hours before the game starts, and then we'll start packing in my new apartment, and we'll set the antenna on top of the TV, and hopefully we can get the game. If not, we'll go to a place that's playing the game. It'll be filled with Texas fans, but whatever. So this is it, guys. This is the game that's going to define either of these teams. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm excited, because even though so many of you Texas fans, you keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging me for the way that we won our games. Well, you can't deny we're the ones who are undefeated, and we didn't just get blown out by UCLA at home. Now, this is going to be a great game because nobody knows which team is going to show up in this game. Texas is going to go into this game as redemption, like they got a chip on their shoulder. Oklahoma's been playing this entire season. This is a season of redemption. This is a season with a chip on our shoulders after everything that happened last season. I said, first video, that this team right here is coming for every single voice of disrespect after what happened last season. One of those is Texas. We started the road of redemption with that blowout win over Florida State. We have continued it by being undefeated, by coming out of our non-conference schedule undefeated. Were we exposed in some areas? Of course we were, and I'll talk about that. But this is the next step toward that final Big 12 championship. But all that doesn't even matter. Oklahoma has won all of these games. Like I said earlier, we're not about the blowouts this season, not like 2008. What this team is about is winning at all costs. That no matter what, even when the momentum is completely shifted toward the other team, no matter where we are, we still have that ability to deliver the final punch and bring the W home. We never quit. Not one down. Ever. This team has yet to just sit down and give up. And that's what I'm really excited about this team this season. I'm really excited so far. In other news, we have Texas, who has something to prove in this game, and we got something to prove as well. During the Cincinnati game and also during the Air Force, The one aspect of this team that concerns me the most is, of course, the run defense. Now, with the defensive line that we have and the young secondary that we have, that was exposed. And the run defense was first exposed during Air Force, and of course I chalk that up to them being the number one rushing attack in the country, triple option offense. Makes sense. There wasn't really so much of an excuse against Cincinnati. I mean, there's always that excuse of it being an away game, just in a hostile environment. But this is where we're going to see what this defense is made out of. Because Texas is going to come into this game with their confidence and their swagger right on back. They're going to try to play with a mean streak. But I know that this team and these coaches know exactly what this game means and what this game could do for us. We win this game, we're possibly bumped up to the top 5, and we possibly bump Texas right out of national rankings. And as a Sooners fan, a Sooners alumnus, that makes me salivate at the mouth. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Is this game guaranteed? Heck no. This game is still a toss-up because it's OU Texas. You throw out everything. Throw out records. Throw out losses. Throw out wins by however many points. Throw it all out. There's only one thing that matters when those two teams take the field. The only thing that matters is beating the other team and bringing that trophy home. What matters is pride. In other games, those opponents can be overlooked. They can be looked past. There can be distractions in those games. But this game is the distraction. This is it. This is OU Texas. It's going to be a fantastic game. I cannot wait for it. Jamel Fleming's going to come back and play, which is great. He's great to break up the pass and everything. Here's what we have to do. It comes down to two things. Constant, consistent play. We've been inconsistent in the past. We've let teams come back after we put up double-digit leads. Can't do that anymore. No, got to play the same on every down. That's the other thing. The other thing, second thing, to win this game, you got to play with intensity. Texas is going to come in and try to put the mean on us. And that's what they're going to try to do. So on the first play, no matter what, this is the key to winning. On the very first drive, explode on play 1, on down 1. If we're on defense, that defensive line needs to rip apart that O-line, and if they can get to Garrett Gilbert while he still has the ball, you grab him and you slam him into the ground. If we're on offense and we hand Murray the ball, and when that secondary catches up to him and he only gets, say, maybe a 2-yard gain, when they go to bring Murray down, Murray, you grab their jersey and you bring them down with you. You slam them into the turf with you. Because the way to mess with the Longhorns' minds and to let them know that this is not guaranteed is if you be mean right on back. You push when you're pushed. And I believe this team can do that. If Landry doesn't make any mistakes or not costly mistakes, we got all the playmakers on offense we need. The defense is the question mark. We got all the playmakers and everything we need to beat Texas. All that matters is execution right now. The run defense has got to get better. If Texas can run the ball, they got a good shot at winning this. They do. Texas is not out of this by any means. But I think Oklahoma knows that. And I'm glad we had that close win against Cincinnati because usually we play Baylor before Texas and we go up double digits and we're all high on ourselves and everything. Cincinnati exposed us in several areas. And we got to tighten those up. We really do. We can't let them... They got a question mark at the running game right now. We don't. We got to maximize that question mark. We got to take away that running game. And then when Garrett Gilbert goes to pass, corners, led by Jonathan Nelson, you do what you're supposed to do. You break up that ball. You make sure they can't do anything. That'll win you the game. So, guys, that's all I got to say. It's going to be a great game. Everyone, be safe. Be safe going to and from. I don't care who you cheer for. Stay away from the drunk fans on either sides. No good can come from that. Just be safe, guys. Prayers are with all of you no matter who you cheer for because this is OU Texas. This rivalry is based off of respect because we're both really good. So, have fun, guys. I wish I was there. But it's time. Boomer Sooner, Raw, Oklahoma, fight for OKU. Judgment is coming to Dallas. Buckle up, Texas. You thought UCLA was rough? You ain't seen nothing yet. You want to prove us wrong? Do it.